It's been called the best way to spend a Saturday. That's right, the Maid Market is back at the Melwood Arts Center for a lovely day of browsing for treasures with 90 booths of handmade goods. Here to tell us more is the co-founder. We've got Mike, along with Taylor from Oak and Hive Wellness and Olivia from Hadley Pottery. And honestly, this is the cutest event all year. Thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Absolutely.
So tell us about how Maid Market got started.
Yeah, so my wife and I, she was a maker and I was her assistant, and and about 10 years ago, just wanted to kind of make an event that was what we would want to be a part of if we were, you know, as we were makers as well. Mm-hmm. So that was 2016.
Wow. So, I mean, 10 years has gone by in a flash,
I know.
Right?
Yeah, it's insane. And like Louisville always comes out, like our very first one, we had over 2,000 people show up, which we had no idea what we were doing. And they keep coming back, and we're always so thankful.
Well, and the marketing around it is absolutely adorable. I see this come up each and every year. And so why was it so important to really gather all of these makers together and put them in one place?
Yeah, great question. I mean, we are fans ourselves. And so there's so much intentionality with each one of our makers, which you'll see in a minute with these two. But so many that are doing this for a living, so many that are doing it as a side hustle, hoping it can be turned into a living, and just bringing it to the public to show like this is what's out there. You know, let's keep getting behind, not just supporting handmade, but really getting behind it and valuing it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, you know, they go to Amazon, they go to these big box stores to get, you know, trying to get personalized gifts, but it's just not the same when you can go into Hadley Pottery and get something beautifully custom made, or going in and seeing those, you know, ingredients being made on these beautiful bath products. You know, I feel like that art is like kind of lost, but it's so refreshing to see that you gather 90 vendors, because it kind of goes through a whole process to be even in this show, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We always have more applications than we have space, which is hardest day of the year is telling people no. Yeah. But we also get to, you know, really bring out the best that apply. And so yeah, it's an independent jury, and each one of them has applied and gone through that process. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What makes this show so unique from other local markets?
You know what, there's a lot of really great local markets. I think for us, this is just, we wanted it to be all about the makers. And so we don't have live music. There is a cash bar, but like we don't make a big deal about that. There is some food trucks, but we don't make a big deal about that. We want to make, you know, these really great people the star of the show. I think that's what we try to set ourselves apart with. Mm-hmm.
And again, these are like truly hand-selected, getting the best of the best out there. Yeah. I definitely want to start with the bath goods that you brought with you today. I see these all the time, especially at Haymarket. I was there yesterday eating lunch, and I saw these little steamers in there. But tell us a little bit about your brand.
Yeah, so Oak and Hive started almost 5 years ago, and it's based off of our small farm in southern Indiana. And we actually started it because my son was allergic to everything. No. So we started growing our own ingredients and raising our own animals to make our products, and it's just grown from there.
And I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize the amount of additives, the like extra stuff in products that you don't need. Yeah. And I'm also very sensitive skin as well, so I try to watch out when I'm buying products. So tell us about like the spread of items that you brought with you today, other than those steamers, which are very popular.
Yeah, so we kind of brought a little bit of a variety. So we are a wellness company, so we have everything from home products to your daily wellness products to bath products. It's just kind of everything you would need in your daily life. So we have everything from like magnesium body butters made with our tallow to help with like an easy night's rest, or to help with like muscle cramping. We have some skincare. We have shampoo bars, which have been really popular. They take about 2 to 3 bottles worth of shampoo in one bar.
Wow.
So it's just, everything we do is meant to be sustainable. So we just really focused on that.
Yeah, I noticed that you use a lot of like glass containers. Yes. So again, not putting all that plastic out there. And again, just so beautiful, and they smell so good as well. Of course, Hadley Pottery, as soon as you see a piece of Hadley Pottery, you know it's Hadley. So tell us a little bit about Hadley and how it's just been a staple in Louisville.
Yeah, so we have been here since 1945. We're in the same building in Butchertown that we've been in since then.
Right on the corner.
Yes,
so cute.
Yes, we are still open. A couple years ago, we almost closed, but we were saved in the final hour. And you know, the biggest thing we hear from folks in Louisville are, "Oh my gosh, I thought you guys closed." We didn't. We're still here.
Alive and well.
Yes, and we have been operating the same way that we have been all of this time. Everything that you see here, everything that we make, it's hand painted and handmade by our amazing makers at the factory.
Again, that customization. I'm expecting my first nephew, and so many families in Louisville specifically, they have those keepsake pieces that they can have forever. Do you have those tried and true customers that keep on coming back for more?
Oh yes, we do. We do, and we love them and appreciate them so much. And it's a really unique business in that we do have so many fans that have been so loyal, so many folks who maybe they knew Mary Alice Hadley, our founder, back in the day before she passed, and it's so special to be able to continue on her legacy here in Louisville.
Yes, of course, that little cow print in front there, the lemons.
I know, it's so cute.
So cute. And that guy over there has like a really fun hairdo, if you ask me.
He's very mischievous.
Again, getting all of these makers together, and this started in Louisville. You've branched out to shows in Michigan and also Tennessee, but what's it like coming home for these shows?
Yeah, it really is, just because we've already had our summer shows in both the other cities, but we're always looking forward to this one. The first weekend in August is reserved for us. Hopefully Melwood never gives it away, because we're just like, coming home is so special to us.
It really is. So you do need tickets for this. You're going to want to grab them because thousands of people show up to this. And how can people get theirs?
Yeah, it's on the website, the mademkt.com/Louisville. You find everything there, including a listing of all of our makers that are going to be there.
You're definitely going to want to plan your trip for sure. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All righty, to learn more, just head over to mademkt.com.